Yep.
Okay, so this is our mixing valve, and it goes inside the housing here. And again, water's got to be off, or else this would just be a gusher of water. This just comes out. It's just in there by an O-ring, like so. There's the body of the valve, and see those two round things are going to go into those round holes. That's where your hot and your cold come out. So your handle is going to end up going on this, and then you set the temperature by pulling this out and dialing it this way or this way. Typically, it's set from the factory right in the middle, which is lukewarm, so you hate that. So eventually you come back and reset this. But I'm going to go ahead and just put this in. This is an O-ring fit. Here's the O-ring around the valve, and we just push this in. See the V in here? There's a V, and they have the V's right here. So this is only going to go in this way or this way. Install unit so cold water flows first. Oh, this says hot side is off to right here. So that says hot side is on this side. So we're going to flip this over. So hot is on the left. So it's going to go this way. That V right there with that hole right there. So it slides in like that. This temperature control usually is at the top. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so I'm just going to slide this in now. It's only gonna go there. There we go. Boy, you can feel it. It really took a lot to set it in there. So it's in. Okay, and if right now it doesn't wiggle in the housing, and that was the difference. But once you really press on it, it pops in. So here's the ring. We took this off. This was on this piece right here. We took the ring off, pop this out. Now I take the ring and put the ring back on. And this is going to hold the valve in place because there'll be a lot of water pressure behind this valve. So this holds this in place. Okay. If you just put this on here, see how it's so wobbly? So first thing we're going to do, they give you this black O-ring, or slide this. This is going to go over the bonnet nut, this nut, and rest right behind it. So we slide this O-ring over it. And there. So it's higher than the edge of this. Sometimes you put a spacer inside this, but I'm not sure if we need it or not. So we're first just going to try it without the spacer. And so now when I put this on, this rubber O-ring is going to be inside this. You should keep it pretty still. Oh, that's good. Here's your hot on the left, cold on the right. Your two screws are going to be at a diagonal. One screw hole is right there, and one is down here. It has a rubber, or what is that? A foam gasket on it. So it's going to fit right over that. And then we won't go all the way on. But this is always, everything is blind at this point. So when you put these screws in, you're feeling for that. Oh, it's just, this is the most painful part. If you get one of these in, then the next one is a lot easier. Let me get my drill. Okay, that's going in. Yep. Now we'll try this one. And see, I've got it a little bit away from the wall. I got my hand behind there so I can kind of see a little bit to try to align this. And that's the challenge. You have like zero depth perception doing this because you can only see it with one eye. Ah, got them both, first try. All right, so I got they're both going in, and I can feel it wasn't hard. They started screwing in really easily, and so they're not, they're not cross-threaded. There's foam that goes all the way around this, except right here where my finger is, there's a gap. And that's in case any water gets behind here, it can come out. But we're going to put this straight back now. Let the screws basically guide it. We'll go back and forth. Now our valve body had stops on it, which can control the water and keep the water turned off. We have them turned off for now. We'll turn those back on later. But that doesn't have anything to do with the trim ring. All right, so that's all good. And the handle, this Allen screw here, this is going to rest in this cavity and keep the handle on. But we're going to go through that little hole there. Yep. So that says off. This handle is in the off position. That will come from the hole in the bottom. Hope this video helps. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. There we go. Boom. That's the trim kit for the shower handle.